Alright everybody, it's the Masked Man here. This will be, this will be part 5. What if Naruto was an Uchiha? If you haven't watched this, the two videos of part 4, then you guys won't understand what's happening now. As Shisui and Naruto are now inside the office, in the Hokage office, as two people running through the door. He goes, yes Hokage. He goes, yes Hokage. As Shisui goes, good, you guys came early. He goes, there's been word that the Kazekage Gaara has been captured by the Akatsuki just a couple of minutes ago. And as Kakashi goes, and you're sending us out as backup, right? He goes, yes, Kakashi. He goes, Naruto will be leading your guys' squad. He's asked me to join as well. His friendship with the sand should help you guys get information about what really happened. I feel that Naruto's the only reason why the sand hasn't tried to do what they did last time with the invasion stuff. So I'm sending Naruto to be the captain of your guys' squad. Also, my guys' team is out there as well, nearby. I'll be sending them as a backup for you. This isn't the Akatsuki we're talking about, S-rank shinobi. The ones who were known to be attacking is Deidara of Iowa, and also Sasori of the Red Sand. As Naruto goes, Sasori the Red Sand, an S-rank shinobi who specializes in poison. Because that's why I wanted you on my team, Sakura. Tsunade has told me a lot about your prowess in medical ninjutsu, and your prowess with, poisons are really, really good. So, if anybody gets poisoned by Sasori, I want you to hurry up and get them all healed up. We don't want any deaths occurring for sand. Alright, she goes, alright then. He goes, as Kakashi goes, what do you need me for? He goes, your Mangekyo ability. I've heard about it, Kamui is it called, right? He goes, how do you know about that? He goes, Kakashi Sensei, when your brother's the Hokage and you're an Uchiha as well, you learn what other Mangekyo abilities are. He goes, your Mangekyo ability, I assume is Kamui from, old Mangekyo abilities, the recent bloodline, the ancestors of Obito Uchiha. It looks like I'm correct, you got Kamui, right? Because you can destroy anything that you look at. Because, yes, it was good. We need your help with Deidara. From what reports said, I've gone over reports. Deidara uses explosives. And explosives are made he's from Iowa, so he specializes in earth jutsu. So lightning, and also with you being very potent in the lightning style, will also be a hard counter for Deidara. Your long-range attack with Kamui and lightning styles would be a very, very hard counter against Deidara. I will take on Sasori myself. You take on Deidara, alright? Kakashi goes, sure, he goes, alright then. As Naruto goes, we'll head out now. As before you leave, Shisui goes, be careful out there, Naruto. I don't want you being captured as well as Gaara. Alright, he goes, don't worry about little brother. I'll be perfectly fine. As Naruto, he looks pissed as Shisui goes, this is the first time I actually seen Naruto like this. He looks angry. Because I feel bad for whoever's gonna get in his way right now. As Sakura goes, so Naruto, why? He goes, how are you? He goes, I thought you were only tuning rank. He goes, I'm joning rank. I've even beat Kakashi Sensei in our spar. As Kakashi goes, he's stronger than I am, Sakura. That's why he's the captain of the squad. She goes, okay then. Goes, it should take about 2 days for us to get there, but we can rush. We will be rushing, to extracting a tail beast from a human body should probably take time. I estimate probably around 4 to 5 days. So I want to hurry up and get there and get much information as possible. As they goes, alright. Goes, now. As goes, team Naruto, let's head out. I said, hi. I said, all head out. as the fight between Deidara and Gaara happened a bit differently. Deidara had a harder time against Gaara, of course, because Gaara trained a lot more in this one. So Gaara, it was really hard. Sasori had to jump in and help. So that's the reason why Gaara was captured. And well, as Gaara knows that Naruto should be back at the village now, as he told, one of the people when he started the fight, he goes, inform the Leaf about what's happening here, and tell them to bring Naruto Uchiha. The fight happened all similar, as the main reason why Gaara lost, because he was mainly protecting the village from, Deidara's huge-ass fucking explosive bomb he made. As right now, Gaara's getting the telebeast extracted from him. As we do a 2-day skip, with Naruto finally showing up at the front of the sand villages, he goes, it looks like there's been a battle here. As they would have saw, bits and pieces of what looks to be a puppet on the way there as well. She goes, maybe Konkuro, maybe someone. I think that was Ant as well. She goes, you need to hurry up. As somebody be waiting there for them, as it was Baki, he goes, so you're the backup. He goes, Naruto. He goes, hello Baki. He goes, tell me, what's happening? Whose puppet was that back there? Was that Konkuro's? He goes, yes. Konkuro's been poisoned by Sasori. As Naruto goes, Sakura, you handle it, right? She goes, yeah, I can do it. As just take us to Konkuro and fill me in with all the abilities you know of the two. It's Akatsuki, he goes. Alright then. As when they get in there, Chio would actually try to attack, of course. Kakashi thinking him, he was the white fang in the leaf. As Naruto stepped in front and put a sword to her neck, saying, Lady Chio, I would like if you not attack my squad mate. He's not the white fang of the leaf. He's Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan. He's the son of the white fang. He isn't the one that killed your, I think it was his daughter? Yeah, daughter. She goes, sorry for my misunderstanding. And she goes, as in her head, she goes, when the hell did that boy unsheath that sword of his? As Naruto put it back in his sheath, he goes, now, Sakura, you would handle this. He goes, Kakashi. He goes, looks at Baki, he goes, Baki, do you have anything that we could possibly track down into Akatsuki with? She goes, we do. It's part of the cloak that we know of Sasori, the red sand. As Naruto goes, hey, Kakashi, do you still have Ninkin, of course? He goes, of course I do. As you go through, he goes, and no, Naruto instead goes this, he goes, if we go through henshins, he goes, summoning jutsu. After biting his thumb, standing on the ground, as a crow would appear, he goes, oh, Naruto, you need help with anything? He goes, I need you to track down the chakra that lingers off of this piece of clothing. Can you do that for me? He goes, sure thing, Naruto, my boy. Now, because I'll be heading off then. As the crow would fly away, as Kakashi goes, I was gonna summon my Ninkin. Naruto goes, they're very good for tracking, but my crows are better. They're able to track the chakra through the air, Kakashi Sensei. So that's why. It was alright then. So this one, the crow, of course, would send feedback in about an hour, saying that he's found the end. Well, he's found the end of the chakra. He's found where the base is. Naruto goes, my crow's found the base. He goes, we will switch places with my crow. And she goes, you can do that? He goes, yes. It's the ability of one of the crows. If you're a tracking crow, they have an ability that you can swap places with the crow, using reverse summon, of course. The crow would basically summon us to him. As he goes, okay. Because basically, in a matter of seconds, as this time, Konkuro's been healed, of course, as they have gotten information on the abilities of the Akatsuki. As he goes, Sakura, Kakashi, we'll get going. As Lady Chiyo goes, I would like to come as well. He goes, sure thing. He goes, everybody, make sure there's a hand placed on me. My crow was about to summon me to him. As doing so, they would do, as Naruto would basically close his eyes, as he would basically telepathically talk to his crow. He goes, Tachi, you could summon me now. As he goes, sure thing. Wow, my voice, as he would basically summon Naruto. Doing so would, they wouldn't have to fight Itachi or Kisame in this one. Well, Team Guy would have to fight the Kisame 50%. As Itachi would be like, where the hell are... Because where's Naruto and his squad at? Because they haven't showed up yet. And Kisame goes, maybe they wussed out. He goes, no. I have a bad feeling about this. He goes, you have a bad feeling? That's amazing, Itachi. I didn't know you had emotions. He goes, it's not the time for this. He goes, well, I'm pretty sure we might be losing 2 members of the Akatsuki today. Did you really think that? He goes, yes. From the reports and the spies I had from the reports that we heard from Naruto's training, he is stronger than even me or you. As Kakashi would probably be able to fight. Yeah, 100%. Because Obito fought, Itachi, and, Itachi fucking lost to him. And Kakashi, I know Obito let Kakashi, pierce his heart. But at the same time, Kakashi gave Obito a run for his money when he fucking fought him. And, yeah, so I think Kakashi, of course, he could probably one-on-one against Itachi. And basically might be able to beat him. If Itachi doesn't use Tsukiyomi, though. Or his Susanoo. So, yeah. So I think, of course... Yeah, so I think Naruto would be able to beat Kakashi so easily would be able to beat Itachi fairly without much difficulty, but the whole experience thing would make it more difficult, of course. And also, if Itachi would use the Susanoo, that would be another problem. So now, they would appear in front of what looks to be a big boulder with a seal on it. He goes, this is a split seal, Kakashi. He goes, the sealing technique. He goes, alright. As you go through hand seals, he goes, as you place the seal over the seal, he would activate as both seals are both disintegrate. He goes, there you go, Sakura. You mind using your abnormal strength, of course? He goes, sure thing. As doing so, she would break the boulder easily. As they were too late, Naruto's assumption about being 4 to 5 days was wrong. It actually took 2 days to get the tailed beast out. As the Akatsuki just finished attracting the Ninetales out of Gaara. As basically Naruto would basically rush in instantly. As Kakashi goes, don't rush in. As Naruto goes, I know. He goes, I just know that something bad happened. As he wouldn't listen, keep on rushing in. As doing so, he would see these fingers. See these figures standing on the fingers as Itachi's would be on there as well. As Itachi would look down and see Naruto, he goes, he just look at him. As Naruto would look at him as well. As they just stare at each other for a second, as he would see Gaara. Gaara's about to drop. He goes, damn it. As Pain goes, you're too late, Naruto Nami. Uchiha. Your friend, Gaara. We have extracted the One-Tails. As Naruto goes, damn you, Akatsuki. As Gaara's body would start dropping, Naruto would use his restricted speed would still be able to catch Gaara's body. And as he would basically appear back to Lady Chiyo. He goes, Lady Chiyo, please, make sure Gaara's body doesn't get taken by Akatsuki. She goes, okay. As with Itachi, he would look down at Naruto and think, as he would say to Naruto, he goes, foolish little cousin, you think you can take the Akatsuki on alone? No. The Akatsuki are stronger than you would ever be. Because Naruto goes, don't play that trick on me, Itachi. I'm not Sasuke. You can manipulate Sasuke all you want, but you cannot manipulate me. Or Shisui at that. We know the truth of that night. So now, because I'll be hunting you down as well. I'll try to get to you before Sasuke can. He goes, fine then. But you will die today, Naruto, sadly. We will get the tailed beast that resides inside of you. As all the holograms would disappear. As Sasori and Deidara will be there. As they hop down, they go, Deidara goes, oh, you're part of your, so you're the cousin, Itachi, Naruto Uchiha. It's good. I could get payback for what he did to me and my art on you. As Naruto goes, Kakashi. As Kakashi goes, I understand. As instantly, as Kakashi would use Kamui, and Kamui away, as he would miss just a bit, as he Kamui the shoulder of Deidara, as he goes, my shoulder, you damn bastard, as he doesn't have an arm anymore. As Sasori goes, huh, what was that? What was that technique? He goes, what'd you do to me, damn it? As he's basically like screaming pain. As Naruto would, while they were distracted by this, Naruto, of course, got rid of his seal restrictions and he unsheathed his blade as he goes, as he would put his two fingers of course, he would have his blade out, having in front of his, rubbing two fingers across the blade as he goes, you're done, Deidara. Saying so, he would use body flicker and appear behind Deidara, using the wind-enhanced sword, killing Deidara then there. As Sasori goes, when did he move? Sakura taking a chance of this as she'd use her abnormal strength to break, of course, Sasori's puppet as he goes, damn it. As Naruto goes, Sasori the Red Sand. You die today, sadly. For what you done to the sand and what you done to Gaara, my friend. As he goes, there's that heart, you are now a full puppet, it looks like. In that heart resides only chakra, of course. You are only alive because of that heart, and if I destroy that heart, you die as well. Because you think you could beat me, kid. I'm not like Deidara. As Naruto as I know. Because you're not human anymore. You're a puppet. And that makes it easier to destroy you then. Because you don't have the reflexes of the strength of a human. As doing so, Naruto would disappear again. Appearing next to Sasori. Sasori goes, so fast. You think, as he tried to block with, using the third Kazekage puppet in the red sand, as the iron sand will appear, as exactly as iron sand. So you're the one that killed the third Kazekage, making him your puppet, utilizing his his magnet release, iron sand. The most dangerous magnet release ever appearing. Just too bad for you, Sasori. That sand won't do anything to me. As Sasori goes, we'll see about that. As well, Sasori would throw iron sand, making it into a block, throwing it at Naruto. As Naruto would basically stand there, as Lady Chi goes, get out of the way, brat! You'll get killed, but the sand has poison. As Naruto goes, as I'll show you why my blade is the sharpest blade in the world, Sasori. As doing so, he would cut straight through the iron block, as the block would just all dissipate. As Naruto when he cut through the block, started cutting through the iron sand, of course. He, of course, allowed his chakra to reside in the sand, canceling the control that Sasori had of the sand. As doing so, Naruto's body flickered soon after that and saying, "Your reign is over, Sasori. You are no more." As doing so, piercing the sword into Sasori's heart, inevitably killing him. As they wouldn't get the information of the bridge arc, because Sasori would be dead in an instant, of course. As Naruto would take out sealing scrolls, he goes, "Sorry, Lady Chiyo, but I would have to take Sasori's body back to the village to confirm my mission. But you have seen it yourself. Sasori of the Red Sand is no more." She goes, "That's fine with me, kid. But allow me one thing to say one more last thing to my grandson." He goes, "Of course, Lady Chiyo." As he walked over the Gaara's body. After sealing Deidara, says, he goes, "I'm sorry, Gaara, for being late. I should have realized at some point they would have attacked. I should have realized they might have gotten an order for the tailed beasts. But what I've heard from everybody there, they're very proud of you, Gaara. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it." No, Naruto won't be gaining his Mangekyo Sharingan here. This will inch closer for him to obtain the Mangekyo. As Lady Chiyo, after saying her goodbyes and saying sorry to her grandson Sasori's dead body, she would have seen the interaction between Gaara and Naruto, and how Naruto did deeply care for Gaara, as she would make her final sacrifice. As he goes, "Kid," goes, "Hey kid, I'm going to need your help with this." Goes, "What are you doing, Lady Chiyo?" Goes, "There's a jutsu I created. If I give up my life, it can bring back somebody back from the dead." He goes, "You're going to use it on Gaara?" He goes, "Yes. I already have one foot in the grave already. And people need Gaara, the Kazekage. They need him. So, and also, I was wrong about you, Leaf Ninja. It looks like the days from the warring ages that I saw are now over. The time between each other becoming friends and becoming allies are now the start." As Naruto right then and there, Lady Chiyo would give up her life to bring back Gaara. As doing so, Gaara would then open his eyes. As he goes, goes, "Where am I?" Goes, "The village. Are they okay?" That's the first thing he was looking up worried about. As Naruto goes, "Don't worry, Gaara. You are safe now. The village is perfectly fine. You protected all it." Goes, "As Kazekage, you did wonderful." Goes, "Naruto, is that you?" Goes, "It's me." And he goes, "Sorry to tell you, but you died." Goes, "How am I alive then?" Goes, "Lady Chiyo, she gave her life up for yours." Goes, "Lady Chiyo." She looked over her corpse, goes, "Thank you for the second chance." As Naruto goes, "Well then, we should head back to your village now." Like Crow's already made it back to the village. They're going to he can summon us at any moment, when I give him the word. As she would pick up Lady Chiyo's body, he goes, "But beforehand, we should give Lady Chiyo a proper burial." He goes, "We should. Thank you, my friend." He goes, "So I don't have the Shikaku anymore." He goes, "No. They sadly got Shikaku. And next thing, they're probably after the Two Tails afterwards." He goes, "Alright then." As Guy's team would get there, as before they're about to be summoned by Naruto's crow, Naruto fears it coming. He goes, Guy Sensei's coming. As Guy would he goes, huh? As he goes, we are here. Goes, as Kakashi goes, you're late, Guy. Goes, we ran into a problem. Another Akatsuki member, Kisame. As Naruto goes, what happened? He goes, who are you? Guy says, he goes, as Naruto goes, he looks at Kakashi, goes, do people really not recognize me anymore? He goes, I mean, it's kind of hard to, kid. You look so much older than you should be. Than you actually are. As Neji goes, Naruto, is that you? He goes, Neji, long time no see, I guess. As he goes, sorry we were late. He goes, looks like you handled everything though. As Sakura goes, yeah. Naruto, he killed both Akatsuki members in a matter of seconds. It was amazing. As Neji goes, really, you become that strong. As guess what though? I've become the rank of Jonin. As Kakashi kind of chuckles, and Naruto does as well. He goes, what's so funny? He goes, I've become the rank of Jonin as well. I'm known to be the strongest Jonin of our village now. Neji, I beat Kakashi Sensei, and he was known to be the strongest of our village, of Jonin. And I beat him in a spar. I've earned the rank of Jonin, and also the title of strongest Jonin in the village. Because you've already beaten me, and we haven't even seen you, or have done our spar yet. As I expect from the rival of the Uchiha, of you, Naruto Uchiha. As Naruto goes, I expect a good fight when that happens. Now, we should head back to the sand. Everybody place a hand on me. My crow will summon us back to the sand village. As all doing so, everybody would listen, as they would all put their hands on Naruto. As doing so, as he telepathically goes, Tachi, please, summon us back. He goes, alright, but I'll be out of chakra for a couple days by doing this. I won't be able to see you for a couple days. As he goes, thank you very much, Tachi. Been very helpful. He goes, don't worry, my friend. You are my summoner, and I can do anything for you. He goes, thank you, Tachi. As they would appear back into the room where Kankuro was at. As Kankuro woke up a little while ago. As he goes, huh? He goes, who are you? What did you do to Lady Chiyo? He goes, wait, Gaara. He goes, you're alive. He goes, how'd you get back? He goes, don't worry about that, Gaara. Don't worry about that, Kankuro. But first, because Lady Chiyo saved my life. She used her jutsu to give her life force to me. She goes, so Lady Chiyo's, she's dead. She goes, yes. But there's Naruto here. He killed 2 of the Akatsuki members himself. And now the Akatsuki are down 2 members. Because how did you beat them? Sasori the Red Sand. Naruto goes, we'll go over that later, Conqueror, but I would like to give Lady Chiyo here a proper burial. She deserves what she's done, for what she has done for this village. He goes, alright then. As he goes, where's everybody else? Gaara says, he goes, they're going to send backup to you. Naruto just sighs, he goes, I should have figured. As Gaara goes, I'll send someone ahead to tell them that I'm fine, and they need to come back to the village. He goes, alright. He goes, as he would do that, as everyone would come back, because Tamari goes, Gaara, how are you alive? He goes, Lady Chiyo used the jutsu, and with Naruto's help, with the cost of her life, brought me back to life. As well, Tamari goes, really? He goes, so Lady Chiyo's dead? He goes, yes, Lady Chiyo is dead, sadly. At the same time, she was glad to give up her life from what Naruto's told me. He goes, Naruto's here, really? Goes, yes. He killed 2 of the Akatsuki members himself. With a little assistance from Kakashi and Sakura, though. As he goes, that's amazing. You were struggling against them, and he killed them with ease. From the sound of your voice. Oh, bro, I just leaned back on my chair, hit the wall. Alright. As he goes, yes. But then afterwards they would have their whole funeral for Lady Uchiha, with Naruto being there as well. As they're about to leave, as Gaara goes, thank you, friend, for coming to my aid. If it was anything, Gaara, you are part of my family. I see you worthy of you are part of my family. He goes, really? He goes, yes. If you ever need anything, just send word and I'll come rushing, of course. He goes, thank you, friend. He goes, I'll see you another time. As they would shake hands, again with the sand revolving around their hands. As Naruto would have a smile, so would Gaara. As they would then start heading off back to the village. On the way back to the village, Naruto goes, Kakashi Sensei, how many times can you use that? Use calmly before you get too tired. He goes, I could probably use it around 2 times. As Naruto goes, He goes, alright then. Because that's good. I'm glad you only needed to use it once. He goes, thank you, Sakura and Kakashi, for going on this mission with me. You guys have been a great help. As Sakura goes, no worries, Naruto. He goes, well, I'm just glad to help. Kakashi says that as well. He goes, yes. We're glad that we're able to help you, Naruto. He goes, thank you very much. As Lee, of course, goes, Naruto, your flames of youth are so bright. I've chosen you to be my eternal rival. As Naruto goes, sure thing, Lee. Looks like I have many rivals these days. As he chuckles, says, goes, now we shall race to the village. Naruto goes, that will be the first battle between us. As Naruto goes, fine then, let's do it. As Neji goes, how is he able to... How? I'm not even able to take him. How does he do that? As Kakashi stands next to him, he goes, it's easy, just accept it. Don't think too much about it and just let it happen. How do you think I've been able to turn a rival for Guy? Because Guy, for the newfound rival between Lee and Naruto, we shall do the same. We shall race back to the village. As Kakashi goes, Guy, did you say something? Goes, your cool attitude, it's so cool, but it irritates me at the same time. That's why you're my eternal rival. He goes, Lee goes, Guy Sensei, it's Lee. As Naruto goes, are we gonna do this or not, Lee? I'm looking down for a challenge. Those Akatsuki weren't that much of a challenge, but I'm wondering if you can give me one. But sure thing. Because first one to the village wins. As Naruto goes, smirks, he goes, good luck catching up. As he goes through hand seals, he goes, restriction seals, release. Goes, as Guy goes, restriction seals. That's amazing. Because Lee, you should take off your weight as well if you want to be on par with Naruto here. Restriction shields are the next level of becoming a fast shinobi. The sure thing, Guy Sensei. As you take his weights off, he goes, now we shall race to the village. As they both get in a racing stance, and as Guy will be standing in front of him, he goes, now 3, 2, 1, go. Naruto would disappear with everybody seeing just a bit of Lee moving though. As Guy goes, Naruto, he's so fast, Kakashi. How did he get so fast? He goes, I don't know, but he's able to beat me in taijutsu with ease. He didn't even need to activate his Sharingan. He goes, really? As Neji goes, really, Guy? Kakashi Sensei? he even needs to activate his Sharingan to beat you? He goes, yes. As with Lee, he saw how fast Naruto was moving. He goes, I must use the gates if I must catch up. As he goes, gate of opening, 6 gates. As, I don't remember if that's the actual name of it, honestly. So he opens 6 gates as he's now moving the same pace as Naruto. As Naruto sees him, he goes, wow. Naruto. He goes, wow, Rock Lee, you're sure fast. But I'm faster. I will show you something that I have not shown anybody else. Because this is what I call, this is my version of what I call swift release. As he would start implementing wind chakra into his body. Right now he's moving at the speed with just physical speed. As now he's enhancing his speed with, and of course, wind chakra. As it's so fast and precise now that he would just disappear. Again, as he would just be a blur to Lee. He goes, how is he so fast? He goes, perfect. He goes, as basically Naruto would already be at the village at this point. After 10 minutes of racing. As another 20 minutes, Lee would finally get there. As he's breathing kind of heavy, he goes, I will take this loss today and do 5,000 squats. And if I don't do that, I'll do 6,000 laps around the village on my hands. As Naruto goes, I like your work ethic, Lee. That's good. Trying hard as you can to come fast as I can. To become fast as me. Because now, we should probably wait for the others. So Lee goes, yes. Sure thing, Naruto. As that would be done. I might have the order mixed up, but the next thing should unlock Naruto's Mangekyo. He goes, no, I forgot it. He goes, now. A couple days have passed since they've come back from the village. As there's been many reports of villages being destroyed in Land of Fire. As Naruto goes, hey big brother Shisui, what do you think of this? Do you think it could be Akatsuki's doing? Because we think it might be the Mist Village, the Rain Village. As Naruto goes, the Rain Village. Because now you think about it, when before there were holograms when we met Gaara, and the one that looks to be the leader, he had a rain headband on his head. So you think that it's Akatsuki doing it? She goes, yes, I think it is as well. And she goes, fine then. As the whole fucking arc that was that had nothing to do with the whole storyline happened, of course. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna skip ahead to the point where there's many shinobi out there that have been tracking down Kankuro and Hidan. As with Naruto, he isn't training to make an ultimate ninjutsu. He already has one. I'm giving Naruto something similar to the Kyurin Jutsu. Besides it being a lightning dragon, it implements, water and lightning in this one. So basically it's a water lightning dragon that appears from the rain clouds that Naruto can make from, fire style, of course. So it's basically curing, but just add water. So it'll do a lot more damage than... He created that when he was in the Land of Snow. But he is training in how to manipulate ice and make ice himself. Because they're shinobi in the Land of Snow that are able to do that. It's not really a Gekigenkai, they're just able to do it. They figured a way how to do it, and they've taught Naruto it as well. As Naruto's, he's gotten the basics down, basically, so yeah. So, we all know what's happening next. It's the death of Asuma. As now... As Naruto As Naruto would see, running to him. He goes, what's wrong? He goes, oh, hey, She goes, Naruto. He goes, Asuma Sensei. He was killed by the Akatsuki. He goes, you know what I mean Uncle Asuma was? He goes, yes. She has a couple tears in his eyes. Naruto goes, damn it. I should have gone with him. I knew something bad was gonna happen. As he goes, he was killed in front of Shikamaru. We got there, it was too late to help him with my medical ninjutsu. As Naruto just hugged her and goes, it's alright, I'll make sure I'll try to fix this. It's my fault. My Uncle Asuma's dead. He was trying to protect me. That's the whole point of this happening. I was trying to make sure the Akatsuki don't come after me. I'm sorry, I brought Asuma into this. And you as well. This is something I should do on my own now. As he goes, Shikamaru wasn't at. He goes, Shikamaru, I'm afraid that Shikamaru would do something stupid. He goes, I'll talk to Shikamaru. As Naruto, he goes, I'll be on my way now, Please, get some rest. And don't think much on it. Alright, I'll make sure that Uncle Asuma is revenged for what the Akatsuki's been doing. They've been hitting too many of my precious people, and they're gonna pay dearly for that. As Naruto disappears, she starts crying. Goes, please, Naruto, please be careful. As Naruto would appear in front of the Nara compound, as he'd walk straight through the gates. Shikaku goes, I was expecting you, Naruto. Goes, you're here for Shikamaru, I presume. He goes, yes. Where is he? He goes, he's in the room where we play shogi. Goes, alright, thanks you. Shikaku goes, no worries. As Naruto basically knocks on the door, Shikamaru goes, who is it? As Naruto goes, it's me, Shikamaru. It's me, Naruto. Goes, what do you want? Goes, I'm talking to you. I need your plans. I need you to use your brain. Goes, what do you need me for? Because I'm useless. I couldn't even save Asuma Sensei. Goes, don't think you're the only one that's affected by this. I'm also affected by this. As you just open the sliding glass door and see Shikamaru basically laying on the ground with the shogi table knocked over, with shogi pieces all over the place. He goes, Asuma was like an uncle to me. Wow. Alright. I see his death part of my fault as well. By me being the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, Shikamaru caused him to be attacked by the Akatsuki. If it wasn't for me being the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, Asuma would be alive. This goes, I need to pick your brain because I needed your information on what the abilities were of the Akatsukis. This goes, you're going after them? He goes, yes, I am, and I'm doing it alone. I can't have anybody else get hurt for this reason, Shikamaru. So, please, tell me everything you know about the two Akatsuki. He goes, I'll go with you. I want to get revenge for Asuma Sensei. I'll take on the other, because the two were called Hidan and Kakuzu. As Naruto's done research, of course, on ninja, as he knows about Kakuzu's abilities. There's Kakuzu, the 5 hearts. Because you know of him? He goes, yes, I went through the old bingo books, and Kakuzu is one in with them. He said he has 5 hearts in his body. I'll take on Kakuzu. You think he can really take on Hidan? He goes, I already have. He goes, yes. I need to make a plan though. As things start clicking for him, he goes, I got it. As Naruto would see something amazing in work. Naruto would see something amazing then. And a motivated Nara. As Naruto goes, that's kind of terrifying. As Shikamaru would get the whole plan down, he goes, I got it down, Naruto. It was good. We'll be heading out tomorrow morning. And I've already informed my brother about it. He thinks he's not liking it, but he said he will send backup if anything goes wrong. He goes, really? He goes, yes. Now, what is your plan? Tell me. As basically he goes, alright, I'll lure. As he takes out the lighter and starts lighting it, he goes, now, I'll lure Hidan into a trap. And at some point, I'm going to need you to get blood from Kakuzu. That would allow me for me to trick Hidan to thinking he's gotten my blood. And now do that the same thing he did to Asuma Sensei, as he would do to his partner. As Naruto goes, I get to where you're going. Because I trust you with this, Shikamaru. We worked together for 2 years along in the Shinobi 12. So let's make another shinobi, that part of Shinobi 12 as Asuma Sensei. Proud. Because alright then. Because we must make Uncle Asuma proud, Shikamaru. He goes, alright then. Yes, he goes, can you get some blood extractors from Sakura? He goes, this can do. Meet me tomorrow and we will start our revenge plan. As Naruto, of course, he would leave. He goes, Shikamaru, do not tell anybody of this. Only a few people know this. And do not bring Ino or Choji along either. If they want to go, tell them I told them no. I'm their superior. They have to listen to my order. It is absolute. As he goes, alright then. Because this is something me and you have to handle. As comrades of the Shinobi 12. And also as friends. Because thank you for allowing me to go. Naruto goes, I can see that you're just using your brain, and there is a great advantage to it. He goes, thank you. Because I'll be heading out now. As basically Naruto, he would go to Sakura. He goes, hey Sakura, can I get a couple of blood extractors, please? He goes, sure thing. What do you need them for? He goes, oh, just in case we face that Hidan guy at some point. He goes, oh, I've heard about that. He goes, sure thing. He goes, here you are. He goes, thank you very much. As Naruto would, as he would leave, as Sakura goes, I wonder what he has up his sleeve. I know he wouldn't come to me for something in the future. It looks like he might be going after them. But he can sure handle them, I know that for sure. There's Naruto Uchiha. You are something else, that's for sure. As Naruto's walking off into the distances, as we do a skip past this the next morning, as Naruto's waiting at the gate, as he goes, hello, he goes, Shikamaru Shobi goes, hey, as he goes, you made it, are you good? We'll be leaving immediately. As Shikamaru just nods his head as they start walking away. As when Shisui's in the office, he goes, alright, I'll have you guys, your team will back up Naruto and Shikamaru with their plan. If anything goes wrong, I want you guys to make sure you're there. Shikamaru and Naruto are invaluable to this village, so please make sure they make it out of this alive. As he goes, yes, Hokage. As basically goes, alright, Team Kakashi, get going. Trail behind. You guys will be leaving in a couple hours. We're gonna have, because I've given those two 5-hour time limit for it. And that's what they'll need, of course. That's all Naruto needs to track down anybody. It's basically a couple minutes. Because now, be ready. Because alright, you guys can be dismissed. As the team that'll be backing him up is Sakura, Kakashi, well, also Yamato as well, as he's been implemented to be ranking of Jonin as well, because his wood release, if the Nine-Tails chakra ever emerges out of Naruto, it's a good plan to have somebody who can nullify that chakra. So yeah, as with Naruto and Shikamaru, there's at the spot where now everything happened, as Naruto goes, I can still sense it. There's foreign chakra I do not sense. It must be Hidan's and Kakuzu's. As he was summoning jutsu. As a crow would appear, Tachi would appear, along with, well, Gamaki as a tracking toad. He goes, as they both say in sync, Naruto, what's up? As Naruto goes, alright, you two. I need you to track, each of you will track one of these chakra signatures around. He goes, please, track them, and if they seem together, if these chakras, if you guys end up in the same spot, then notify me immediately. And summon me and Shikamaru a ways from them so we can start with our plan. He goes, what's happening? As Tachi would say, he goes, Uncle Asuma has died. These two has killed them, and I'm gonna kill them. And they're going after me afterwards. So, we're going to kill them. He goes, alright then. Be careful though, Naruto. As he goes, I picked up one scent. He goes, as he looks at the toad, he goes, you got the other? He goes, yes I do. As they would split apart, as they would actually be going the same direction instantly. As Naruto goes, it looks like it's their chakra signatures. As Shikamaru goes, alright, he goes, I'll start setting the trap and everything up. He goes, alright then. As with Tachi and the frog, they keep on going the same exact direction. As he looks down at the frog, he goes, stay down there for a second. I could fly and get a bird's eye view from it. He goes, alright then. These two, of course, worked together before, helping Naruto and stuff. As the toads have learned to trust the judgment of Naruto's crows. As Naruto would, well, as Tachi would then see two figures sitting in what it looks to be a broken old statue with black cloaks and red clouds. He goes, that's them. He goes, as he starts speaking telepathically to Naruto, he goes, hey Naruto, I found them. He goes, I'll go down and I'll summon you and Shikamaru. He goes, good. Give us about 10 minutes. Shikamaru's almost done with the preparations. He goes, alright. But then, be careful. I can sense they're very strong. He goes, I know. He goes, alright then. As now, well, hold up, I need something to drink. My voice is kind of hurting. Alright, so, as Naruto, he would walk to Shikamaru, goes to Shikamaru, I've located them. He goes, that was fast, it's only been 5 minutes. Because I'm not known as the strongest jonin of the village for nothing. As he chuckles, he goes, alright, I guess it's time, isn't it? And Naruto goes, it is. As Naruto goes, put your hand on my shoulder. My crow will summon us to him. He goes, alright then. Is it close by? He goes, yes, it's about a mile to the east. So we should be able to lure them closer to your trap. He goes, alright then. As I gotta say, this fight in the anime was really fucking cool, guys. But it was the very last fight they ever used strategy in, though. The fucking funny part. I'm gonna pause it here because I need to go do something, of course, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just grabbed some breakfast real quick. I woke up at like 2 in the morning, so yeah. I was grabbing some breakfast. It's what? Almost 7:38. Okay. So yeah. Naruto, of course, as Naruto and Shikamaru would head out, as now they'd be summoned by Tachi. As Tachi goes, "Alright, be out there, be okay out there, Naruto. We'll be waiting. I'll be waiting back at the village, ready for you to be summoned by me. Just thank you, Tachi. It won't take long. If I might have to use that. I might have to use my most powerful jutsu. You could finish it with one blow." As Shikamaru goes, "Oh, what?" He goes, "One blow." He goes, "What jutsu is it?" He goes, "That is for me to know. I can't. So I'll tell you, if you see a thunderstorm, make sure you get out of the vicinity of the area. Because that is a technique that could kill anybody. Because you see it you'll know when you see it. Just look for the dragon in the air." It's because, okay then. As we see Hidan and basically Kakuzu's, Hidan goes, "Damn that brat. I wish," he goes, "Because I should pay him back for what he did to me. Because you know that scar on your neck doesn't look that good on you." But shut up, I know that, Kakuzu. As while they're walking, Kakuzu goes, "Hidan." He goes, "I know." As explosive tags with kunai has been thrown at them, as Kakuzu would use his hardening ability to block it while Hidan, of course, dodged. As then the shadow possession jutsu that Shikamaru was doing started heading towards him. They're like, "It's that damn brat again." He goes, "Watch out for the shadows." As doing so, then it would stop. So it looks like you're out of range, brat. As doing so, a couple more, of course, as two more, shuriken, the Asuma's chakra blades would start getting thrown at them. As they would dodge it and hoping for the best that it wouldn't explode. It wouldn't, but it would be inside the shadow. As Shikamaru jumped out and he goes, "Shadow possession jutsu. Succeed." As he goes, "What did you do, you damn brat?" He goes, "Those blades right there are the same blades that Asuma Sensei used. They can conduct the user's chakra. I put my shadow possession chakra in there, and now it's in your shadows. You are stuck by the chakra, of course." As he would, of course, he goes, so he takes control of Hidan. He goes, "It would suck if you killed your own pal, right?" As he goes, Hidan's like, "Don't you dare do it, you damn brat." As he would, of course, make Hidan pick up his scythe. As he goes, "Kakuzu, dodge!" As doing so, Kakuzu would dodge the blow, because he, of course, implanted one of his hearts into the ground, and the explosions happen. Of course, grabbing the chakra blade and taking it out of the shadow. As Shikamaru goes, "How did he move?" As he goes, "What the hell is that?" As he hears like a beating and the hand moving back. He goes, "It sounded like a heart." As you remember what Naruto was told him, he goes, "Kakuzu with 5 hearts. He has 5 hearts, so each heart bears a mask, because this is information I've learned from Jiraiya as well. He's known information about Kakuzu as well. Let's never run into him. I'm pretty sure each mask has its own different chakra affinity. Each mask has the chakra affinity of the user, the old owner of that heart. So we would have to destroy all 5 hearts to kill Kakuzu. I'll handle that myself. You handle Hidan the undead. Of course, well, he's undead. Just make sure you don't get touched by his blood. Marcos, I know that. It was good. Let's get going. As Shikamaru, as that was the flashback in, Shikamaru goes, 5 hearts. So it looks like his hearts can control each of his own body parts. That's going to be troublesome for sure. As Kakuzu goes, you really think you could defeat me, brats? Because where are your comrades at, huh? Because I came alone. Because you really think you could defeat us? As Hidan starts laughing and cackling like crazy, like a madman. Fucking ads. As Kakuzu goes, shut up, Hidan. As he goes, don't worry, brats. You have one of worthy heart. Because maybe I might attain it and replace one of my old ones. As Shikamaru goes, As we see Naruto, of course, is on the tree behind Kakuzu and Hidan. As he's his Sharin's activated, he has 5 different spikes of chakra in his body. Those must be the hearts. So he could be able to destroy 2 with ease. As he goes through hand seals, he goes, Chidori, double Chidori. As both his hands have now Chidori in them, he goes, as he used body flicker, appeared behind Kakuzu, piercing 2 hearts. That's what he presumes to be. As Hidan goes, he goes, Kakuzu, how can you let him get behind you? Who are you? As he goes, it's none of your damn business. He goes, Shikamaru, I'll take care of Hidan. He still has 3 more hearts left. As Shikamaru just nodded as he would take control of Hidan again. And take him back to the forest. As Kakuzu goes, so you know about my hearts. Oh, the 9-tailed Jinchuriki. Naruto Uchiha, is it? Yes. You shall replace one of my hearts. As he would take off his cloak, he goes, now, I'll show you why I'm not feared. As Naruto goes, shut up already. I don't give 2 craps about your dumb speech. As another Chidori pierces his body where the heart would be. Just, how? As Naruto goes, easy and simple, shadow clones. As basically, with Kakuzu being stuck in the Chidori, Naruto goes, your reign is over, Kakuzu. You have died. As, Naruto goes, as the clone double Chidori did another 2 more hearts. As he's 1 more heart left, he goes, how did you know so much about me? Because nobody knew this much information about me. So how? As Naruto goes, don't worry, Kakuzu. You should now never know this. But you are dead. You're a dead man already. As he would take his sword and slice, going through his last heart. As Kakuzu would be the end of Kakuzu. Honestly, bro, I don't know why Kakashi never did that. He used shadow clones, so when he was distracting Kakuzu, boom, another Chidori through the heart, dude. Pretty plain, fucking pretty simple, right? You saw how easy Naruto just took him down. Naruto is a higher level than Kakashi in fighting, right? At the same time, Kakashi could have done this as well. Naruto's technique with the double Chidori, he developed that himself after learning Chidori. He realized it's a really good technique. As he made double Chidori, so he could pierce somebody twice at the same time. He never thought he would be able to really use it, but this was actually the perfect time to use it, of course. Naruto killed Kakuzu with ease, honestly. As Naruto would seal up his body, he goes, and you're supposed to be great. This is alright, Shikamaru. Hurry up with your business and don't die. As back with Shikamaru, they're still running through the forest. As they would stop, as he goes, Looks like your little shadow trick is out of commission now, kiddo. As the seal and Naruto placed on Shikamaru. As we do a little flashback, as Naruto goes, I'm going to be placing a seal on you. If I run chakra through my seal on my body, it will signify that I've killed Kakuzu. So, still use Kakuzu's blood, it would still work. Even if I kill him before you kill Hidan. So, still use the blood. Don't use your own, whatever. You know that. So I'll signal to you with the seal that I've killed him. As when they would stop, he would get the signal. He goes, he did that fast. Thanks. As he goes, what are you so cocky about, brat? He goes, oh, it looks like your little shadow jutsu is running out now. It looks like there's a time limit of 5 minutes. He goes, it's your end, kid. As he would pull out a short sword. Because, before that, Shikamaru threw his, scythe behind him, set up a bunch of traps with, of course, explosive tags and stuff like that. As Shikamaru goes, damn it. As he's acting, he goes, it's like I figured out your little jutsu. As he would rush Shikamaru, trying to cut him. Shikamaru would dodge and put Kakuzu blood on the sword. As he would place some on his cheek as well. As he would be on the ground, he goes, no, my blood. As Kakuzu goes, as Hidan goes, I finally got your blood, brat. As, of course, as he would start doing his ritual, he goes, just like you're dead meat now, kid. As Shikamaru would stand up, he goes, as he tried to attack us, Hidan goes, As he finished the ritual, as now his skin would turn black, and he had a skeleton outline all over his body. As he goes, you're dead. As he would pierce his own heart with, now Shikamaru just goes, my heart. As then he would fall to his knees, fall face first. As Hidan goes, I killed the damn brat, finally. Such a pain in my ass. Now, I wonder if Kakuzu died yet. What if Kakuzu finally killed the other brat? Well, I mean, we can't kill him. He's the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki, so yeah. She goes, such a troublesome crap. As he would take a step back, walking back, as he would then, the ground underneath him would start crumbling away. He goes, what the hell's happening? As he would fall down in the crevice, he goes, huh? He goes, no, that wouldn't, I forgot that never happened, but as he would try to take a step, but then he couldn't move. He goes, huh? As he looks back and sees Shikamaru. He tries to look back, Shikamaru goes, you think whose blood was that? That was Kakuzu's blood. When Naruto pierced him with his Chidoris, he extracted blood with this. As you just killed your teammate there. He goes, as he realized that he planned all of this along, he goes, all you have to do is wait 5 minutes and I kill you, brat. As Shikamaru goes, as he goes, shadow. His shadow reach. As doing that, all the shadows from underneath Kakuzu would start pulling every single ninja wire with all the explosive tags on it. All around, wrapping around. Of course, Hidan, he goes. As then he throws a kunai to a spot, and it starts crumbling away underneath. As Hidan's floating in the air, he goes, if you even do this, kid, I'll bury my way out. I'll kill you with my own bare mouth. I will eat you alive, honestly. Then I'll go for your loved ones. Like that Ino girl. As Shikamaru goes, you might not want to do that. He goes, because your teammate's already dead. Even he goes, as Naruto would then appear going, oh, you said you were going to do to Ino, buddy? He goes, how are you alive? As he goes, I already killed Kakuzu in the matters of seconds after you guys left. But, what did you say what you said? Would you mind repeating yourself? Because I will kill all of you, all your loved ones. Maybe I'll do a little extra to that Eno girl, of course. She was pretty hot. As Naruto Shikamaru just ended him. I'm sick and tired of his babbling. Shikamaru goes, me too. As Shikamaru would then go, as he goes, bye, sensei. As he would throw the lighter. As then a huge explosion happened. As you look down back in the pit, as you see Hidan's head, he goes, damn you damn brats. As Naruto goes, I'm really tempted to use my fucking ultimate jutsu right now. As he was standing next to Shikamaru, as Shikamaru starts explaining, he goes, you will be watched here forever. These are my clan's forests. Nobody's allowed in here besides my clan, or unless you have permission by my father or by the clan. So you'll be watched here by all the animals. So, good luck trying to get out of here. As the deer would then start kicking up the ladder, as Shikamaru walk over to pick it up, he goes, As he would then, of course, goes, as Naruto goes, Here's Earth style, goes, as basically he would get, as they would bury Hidan, and Naruto put a seal over where the thing is, yes, he would never be getting out again. Goes, let's go back home, Shikamaru. Our work here is done. Goes, have you said bye to Uncle Asuma? He goes, I have. That's good. Now, let's go home and tell everybody that the Akatsuki are no more. Because go back to the little brother and tell that Hidan and Kakuzu are no more. It was a good plan. As he goes, so, how did you kill Kakuzu so fast? I was expecting him to be most troublesome. He goes, it's easy. He started talking about how powerful he was with all his hearts and stuff. I was about to release all his, do something, but before he could, I had my shadow clones that were leaving behind, pierced 2 more of his hearts, and then afterwards, I pierced his last heart with my sword. He goes, it was such a simple tactic, and that beat someone as strong as him. Naruto goes, yep, it's called underestimating your opponent, and Kakuzu heavily underestimated me. You expect that type of tactic, though. I can say it's very generic, but you don't always expect it. As he goes, Tachi, bring us back. As he goes, Shikamaru, put your hand on my shoulder, we're about to be summoned. He goes, alright then. As Tachi was inside the Hokage's office, as Kakashi's team was in there as well. As Naruto, of course, collected Hidan. He didn't collect Hidan's body, he left it there. But he does have proof that Hidan's dead. He grabbed his scythe. But he also grabbed Kakuzu's body and stuff. As, remember, Naruto only uses Sharingan to use his Chidori. That's the only time when. I get it that Kakuzu and Hidan were meant to be S-rank ninja, but with tactics, if Kakashi did what Naruto did, I 100% think that would work. Because Kakuzu, he would of course be on guard, but at the same time, with Naruto's speed being a lot superior than Kakuzu's, it would allow him to be there, and the reaction time for Kakuzu would be late. So he would be able to pierce both his heart again, making him get trapped. And well, after he did that, let's say he did a seal or something that paralyzed him. So yeah. So that's how, like, I 100% think Kakashi could have done that. Like, if he did that, he could have taken out 2 hearts right off the bat, not just 1. But they didn't have the information that Naruto had with Kakuzu having 5 hearts. They only thought he had 1, so that's why. But if they had the information that Kakuzu had 5 hearts, 100%, that would have been one of the tactics they would have used. So yeah, as basically they get summoned back to the Hokage office, as Shisu goes, you two are alive. Because I presume that they're done. He goes, they are. He goes, we couldn't, of course. Hidan on the dead will be, he's still alive, but as Shikamaru goes, his bodies are turning to smithereens. The only thing left is his head, and and I know, when he's really annoying. So we decided, Naruto goes, I decided to seal him underground. He goes, alright then, what about Kakuzu with the 5 hearts? He goes, Ethan hands him the scroll, goes, his body's in there. He goes, how'd you kill him? He goes, as Shikamaru goes, it really surprised me. He goes, Naruto killed him in matters of 2 minutes. He goes, an S-rank shinobi, it's supposed to be Kage level. How'd you do it, Naruto? He goes, I developed a technique after learning the Chidori from Sasuke on accident. He goes, it's just called double Chidori, where I activate 2 Chidoris on both my hands. So, because I pierced 2 hearts the first time, let a shadow clone linger behind, distracted Kakuzu again. He started rambling about how great he is or something like that, and then my clone pierced another 2 hearts. And after that, put a paralysis seal on him and pierced his last heart with my sword. As Shisu goes, that was self-explanatory. Because he was trying to be some whole villain speech, but it was really annoying. So I decided to end it. It was about a minute of him talking, really, really annoying. As he goes, what about the plan with Hidan? He goes, the main plan was to trap him and use Kakuzu's blood. I was surprised at how easily I beat Kakuzu, honestly. So yeah. As they basically explained what the whole thing, the plan was. As Shisu goes, amazing. And you thought of this, Shikamaru. Goes, yes, Hokage. Goes, this might earn you the rank of Jonin. Able to trap the S-rank ninja with ease. The way you did, I definitely think it earns. So I'll promote you. You're another rank of Jonin. Goes, thank you, Hokage. As Naruto would just poof out of nowhere. He goes, huh? Goes, where the hell did Naruto go? As with Naruto, he then shows up in, a different place. He goes, huh? Where the hell am I? As he's looking around, as he can notice he's a bunch of frogs surrounding him. He goes, wait, did I get summoned? He goes, as an elder toad, a small toad that looked old, he goes, yes. He goes, Jiraiya boy. He went on the mission to go check out the leader of the Akatsukis. Wow, then, he wanted you to start training in Sage mode. He goes, really? He goes, yes. So we'll start your training, of course. As he goes, alright then. He goes, I'll inform my brother. He goes, I already sent a frog to inform him. He goes, alright, Naruto, my boy, we'll get started with it. Since the Akatsuki are making their moves more often and more faster, we're gonna have to learn Sage mode a lot sooner. Because we have a little bit more time. We have a good amount of time, so we'll try to learn as fast as possible. As Naruto goes, alright, can we use us as a shadow clone? Jutsu goes, yes, but I think only 3 would work. As Naruto goes, alright then. That's basically Naruto starts training to utilize Sage mode. During that time, the fight with Jiraiya and Pain would be exactly the same, with inevitably Jiraiya dying. As we're on Fukusaki, I'm pretty sure that's how you say the frog's name. As he would be summoned back, Naruto goes, Lord Fukusaki, goes, where's Jiraiya Sensei? He goes, sorry, Jiraiya has been killed. He goes, who was he fighting? How? He goes, Pain. He has the Rinnegan. He's the leader of the Akatsuki. Starter goes, damn it, I should have been there to help Jiraiya Sensei. I could have been able to help. He even got beat, but we learned information on him. And well, from the looks of it and what I've heard before he left, before I was re-summoned myself, reverse summoned myself, he said he's gonna go find the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Naruto goes, that's me. He's going back to the village. So I have to go back, Lord Fukusaku. I have to. He goes, no. He goes, yes, that's fine then. We'll go back now. But I have to explain the abilities of this person. You will be inevitably fighting him. As Naruto goes, I know. As he goes, there's 6 of them. And all their eyes are connected. And the real one is not among them. That's what Jiraiya told me before he died. And he told me that he's expecting you to take up the mantle of the Uchiha Paradise. He goes, Naruto's crying as he goes, I'm glad he still has humor even when he's dying. As he goes, as Fusaki goes, Naruto, your eyes, they're changing. Naruto goes, because I could tell they were burning as soon as I heard the news. Because these eyes are called Mangekyo Sharingan. As he's angry at Pain for killing, of course, Jiraiya. At the same time, he also is he's remembering all the good times he had with Jiraiya, all the love he felt for his father figure, Jiraiya. As Naruto, his eyes will turn into a 5-pinwheel Sharingan. So basically imagine Shisui's but with 5 pins, 5 spikes instead. 5 points instead. Naruto goes, I'll use my power and defeat Pain for Lord Jiraiya. Because we need to learn Sage Mode. He goes, we need to continue your Sage Mode training. Naruto goes, no, Lord, force Fushika, just find them. We'll continue, but during this, I need to find out my abilities and my Mangekyo Sharingan. He goes, alright then, kiddo. I will form your brother. I will form the Hokage that you're still going to be training. Alright, he goes, thank you. He goes, tell him I've unlocked my Mangekyo as well. With Naruto being Ashura's reincarnation, I say Naruto will never get into the line of the curse of hatred, and Shisui being related to him would be affected by that as well. So yeah. As with Fusaku, he sent he sent a toad up ahead and summoned it as a toad appeared on Chisui's desk. He goes, huh? Yes. Goes, a toad. It's from Lord Fukusaku. Goes, Jiraiya Sensei. No. He's dead. As he would tear up a bit, he goes, Naruto must know then. Because I had to know. As he continues reading, he goes, Naruto knows he would be continuing his Sage Mode training under my tutelage, of course, Hokage. But he told me to inform you that he has the Mangekyo Sharingan now, and he's gonna learn the abilities of it. Shisui goes, I knew it. That boy's, too many people have been hurt. And Naruto, of course, at some point it was gonna happen, he says. I just hope he doesn't get a cursed hatred started. So Shisui is a really, really high-ranked ninja, of course. So I have a plan to do that, I have a plan that, to get rid of Shisui so Naruto can fight him without Shisui's... With little Shisui be dead when Naruto comes back. I'm just gonna spoil it now. So basically, when Pain comes, Shisui, he gets betrayed by... He gets assassinated, essentially, by, of course, Danzo. Danzo finally taking this opportunity, not realizing that big shit's about to happen. Shisui gets fucking murdered, bro. At this point, Shisui always was on guard, but having his mindset with now learning that his sensei Jiraiya had died, he wasn't on guard. So that as Danzo saw that, took an opportunity and killed Shisui. Shisui would be dead. As Naruto, as the whole village and all the fights would happen exact same, with Kakashi doing pretty good against the Tendo Pain, but inevitably dying as well by saving Choji. As when Choji got to the Hokage Tower, he would see, well, Shisui was killed as well. He goes, Hokage. As Tsunade was in there, he goes, somebody murdered him. This wasn't Pain's doing. Someone assassinated Shisui. Choji, I'll take up the mantle for now. Tell me, what do you know so far? Why are you here? Because my father, Kakashi Sensei, they were killed. Because the pain that we fought can attract things. He also can push away things as well. It was good. As during so, all their fights would go normal. As I don't remember much from this happening, but yeah. Since in this one now. As Naruto, of course, would as Tendo Pain, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Nagato, basically Yakiko Pain would, appear. He goes, tell me, Lady Tsunade, where is Naruto Uchiha? Goes, is it that the Hokage? What happened to him? Goes, it's not your damn business. Goes, we'll never tell you where Naruto's at. That's when Shizune's soul would get taken and information would get given to him. He goes, he's in Mount Miyaboku, training to learn what? Training. She goes, how do you know that? He goes, just from your apprentice, Shizune. She goes, what did you do to her? He goes, nothing much. Just took her soul, that's all. He goes, now. As he starts floating in the air, he goes, you shall all know. Pain. As he would do that, as he goes, almighty push. As he would destroy the whole village. As Ma and Pa Toad, of course, the Ma Toad, she would, seeing this happening, goes, the Leaf Village. We need Naruto Boy. He's the only one that can stop him. He goes, where's the Hokage? As then she would notice that Shisui looks dead. He can't sense his chakra. Just, this isn't gonna be good. As during this time of the fight, there's also another fight happening. I don't know if I get this correct though, but yes, there's another fight happening at this point. It's Sasuke versus Itachi. As we all know what happens in this fight. Itachi dies from his illness finally catching up to him. And Sasuke learning the truth of what happened the night of the massacre. As he goes, I'm going to destroy the village. He goes, Madara goes, alright then. Now, because you want to implant, as he goes, as after that fight all happened, shit like that. So basically, Sasuke is basically resting right now. And learning of the Uchiha massacre, he unlocked his Mangekyo, learning that his brother was used for the gain of the leaf, unlocking his Mangekyo as well. As he would think, he goes, I need to inform Naruto. Then Shisui goes, no. Shisui's the Hokage now. He wouldn't listen or betray the village. It's like I just had to kill my family. I'm sorry, you two. You guys should have followed my path. As back in the village, Tsunade used Katsuni, trying to save as many people as possible. As with Ma Toad, she would came back and goes, you guys, the Pa Toad, he goes, Ma Toad, Ma, what are you doing here? Goes, the Leaf Village is under attack by pain. It was destroyed. Goes, your brother, Naruto, he died in the attack. He goes, elder brother. No. As he goes, we need to go now. He goes, good. He goes, you master Sage Mode as well. Congratulations, Naruto. Now, you shall go. As the dope-ass intro we all love to see, as Mappo would go back to where I should go back. As Naruto would, he wouldn't wear the red cloak. He would basically have his Sage Mode activated with, his regular outfit. Because his regular outfit's pretty dope, I ain't gonna cap. As he would appear on top of the head of Gamakichi, on top of Gamabunta, with the other two, as they would appear as Tsunade would jump in and goes, I'm a Sanin, and I'll kill you for what you did for Jiraiya. As doing so, one of the pains would rush towards Tsunade. Naruto using his speed, smashing the pain to absolutely nothingness, basically eradicating it. As Tsunade goes, Naruto, he goes, don't worry, Bachan. You should rest now. That chakra inside your stomach is not your own. Please, rest. I don't want your guys' child to be harmed by you losing too much chakra. She goes, how'd you know? He goes, I'm in Sage Mode right now. She looks back at her with the toad eyes. She goes, I will fight pain with myself, and I will win no matter what. He will pay for what he's done to elder brother and Jiraiya. He goes, no, sorry to inform you this. As Pain would say this, he goes, sorry to inform you this, Naruto. I didn't kill your brother. Your brother was assassinated by someone. Just want to point that out. But at least you know what it is to know pain. Naruto goes, shut up. As he goes, everybody's chakra. I can't sense them. He goes, don't tell me. He goes, I tried, Naruto, I couldn't. And she's crying, goes, I try to save everybody, but everybody's dead. As Naruto goes, goes, alright, thank you, Bachan. Please go rest now. As he goes, Gamabunta, take Bachan away. Goes, Gamakichi, take Bachan away now. As he goes, sure thing, kid. Or sure thing, Naruto. As basically taking away, as people did survive, but those who were trying to protect the civilians, of course, only about a third of the actual people, the population of the Leaf Village, actually survived. Only those who were close to Tsunade's, to Katsuyu, survived. All of them died. Shikamaru survived, of course. A lot of them did, but died, mind me. That's the most Naruto's mostly worried about. Same with his brother. As Pain starts talking, he goes, now you know what now. He goes, what do you think? He goes, so Naruto goes, so you're the one that killed Jiraiya Sensei. He goes, yes, Jiraiya Sensei. He goes, wait a minute. You call him Sensei. He goes, yes. He goes, I was trained by Jiraiya as well during the Third Great Shinobi War. But that does not matter now. Now what matters is, I'll tell you. What do you know? Because Jiraiya Sensei always tried to make us, always asked us what true peace would be like. And that's why I've created the Akatsuki Naruto, to attain true peace. As Naruto goes, that doesn't mean crap, because obtaining true peace is not by overloading everybody with power. I've known that myself. Having the Nine-Tails fox in me